Here we are. We're about to see the Monster Hunter movie. It says come. It says come. I got a notebook. I want to be journalist. We are going to see movie. The theater's literally empty. Theater's literally empty. Literally empty. No one's here. Absolutely no one. No one wants to see this movie. So we have the whole theater to ourselves to watch Monster Hunter with Mia Jovovich. And
Resident Evil fame.
Yeah, of Resident Evil, shitty game movies, and literally no one else is here. So you want to do a little pre-video video? I guess I didn't think we'd have the time.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure we got here early, so we got the seats. I was mistaken.
Yeah, we have all the seats actually.
We could literally sit anywhere, and we could change during the movie.
Yeah, no, like one of us could sit up there and one of us could sit up there down there, and like we could yell to each other.
This fucking sucks.
Mia Jovovich is so fucking hot though. Oh man, that Chinese joke was so funny. Oh, do you know about that?
Yeah. So like, isn't this like movie big in China right now?
It released in China a week early.
Yeah.
I forgot. I wanted to let you know about that. Because do you want to be in the part of the video where we just talk about the fucking movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to let you know before it started, so I'll just do that now.
They cut a Chinese joke in China?
Yeah, well, no, they didn't cut the joke. The joke is still there.
Oh.
And because of the joke, a lot of Chinese, like, movie theater watchers went and review bombed the game.
The game?
Yeah, they went and review bombed the game. So in response, there's a copy pasta. I'll throw it on the screen if this part makes it fucking end. But where other people are countering the review bombing by posting like a list of banned Chinese terms that the Chinese internet censors.
Teen and Swear 1989.
Yeah, and Winnie the Pooh. So
therefore they're getting arrested.
So fucking people are review bombing Monster Hunter World, like with the Chinese joke, and then people are fucking countering that by putting that fucking copy pasta in there.
You want some?
Yeah, I'll have some.
So just fucking try to do this.
This is fucking nuts.
Are you surprised that we're the only ones here?
No, I told you before we came here that we're gonna be the only two.
I mean, there's always like a few.
No.
Unless someone else comes in before the movie starts.
No. This movie was hardly advertised. Only would appeal to people who like the game, and even then, already from the first trailer, does not appeal to people who like the game. Yes. I'm only here because maybe this is my fucking one video that gets a lot of views. Hey, if you're watching this video, share it. Share the video, like and subscribe. Please, I need this. I need this, please.
This is a cry for help.
Please. I don't know if that's even gonna get picked up. But anything else, or should I stop this?
So, what it was like? Are we gonna like at the end? Are we gonna give this an actual number?
Maybe we could.
So five is an average movie, right?
Yeah, we'll do 1 to 10. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll give it a Metacritic.
So we got someone who plays the game, someone who played 10 minutes of the game and wasn't a huge fan, but understood that it's a good game. But
yeah, that's right. You did play a little bit of it.
But yeah, so
I've played a lot of them actually now at this point. But hey, we're about to get into the review. In the background, you're gonna see like footage of the game just to have placeholder things, and down in the description below, there's timestamps where like we get right into the review, and then we're gonna play the mission after the fact. And
chocolate.
Oh, you didn't even comment about that.
Chocolate. Okay. Comment about what? This is at the beginning of the video.
Shit. Editing Evan here with a worse mic, just wanting to tell you, if you hear anything that's incorrect in this video about Monster Hunter the game, look at the video. I might have corrected myself with text. Have a fun watch. Start the show. All right, we're starting it. This is the podcast bit.
All right.
There's so much noise in my house right now. We have blankets.
All right. I feel like a tornado warning just came over the house, and my dad told me to get in the closet. It's like, you gotta get in there, man.
All right, so we just watched that movie. Initial thoughts, good or bad? Initial thoughts, good or bad?
gotta say good. I have to say good movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's so weird.
Yeah, I'll say that. It is so weird.
So I wrote here. So the very first thing we see is like a quote on the screen.
Yeah.
And then the quote fades out and it says "A New World," which is what they call the world in Monster Hunter World.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so weird because in Monster Hunter World, that new world is just another continent, not a whole nother plane of existence.
I mean, to the main character, it's a whole new plane of existence.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right, so I wrote here on here, ship on sand, question mark? That's not a thing, but it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. You know,
there are ships, and there is sand.
Yeah.
But ship on sand? Never done before. I also put Admiral looks shitty. That actor, his face had so many muscles in it.
They definitely added some maybe prosthesis on his face.
They did
his
something.
face isn't that thick. Mr. Krabs is not that thick.
Yeah, I don't know what they did to his face, and his hair didn't even look that good. Like I put Admiral looks shitty. That's period, dude. Everybody else, like outfit design, costume design, it looked pretty alright.
Weapon design was
weapon design was
good.
very accurate.
Yeah.
I didn't
From the little bit I played, it was pretty good.
We'll get there, but there is a problem I do have with the weapons.
Okay.
But also I put handler looks alright. The first monster we see is the black Diablos. It didn't look like the normal Diablos.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they dulled the colors a bit, but monsters do look great in this movie.
Is there like a desert area in the game?
Yeah. I actually put down here, like Monster Hunter World. So the very first thing I think if we're going with Monster Hunter World areas, that was the Wildspire Waste.
Mm-hmm.
But I also put here Barren Wasteland, even though Monster Hunter World is so fucking pretty. Even Wildspire Waste, which is a desert, has a lot of features.
Yes.
Which is why when they got to that point in the movie where there was a lot of features and the bugs, it looked pretty cool, I think. I put so much U.S. Army.
Yeah, like the opening for the Artemis character was just a lot of it.
Yeah, Go on.
So but like the movie did a very good job of she is an army ranger, establishing her character, and then very quickly they want to get you into the world. So it's like I think we're not in the regular world for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, I did actually write here on my notes that the very first scene we see of all those army characters, they had a really good sense of characterizing all of them, only for them to die immediately after.
Yes, for them to die very quickly.
Like that scene of them like interacting and being good characters could have been used with the characters they introduced right at the end that we literally know nothing about.
Yeah.
And if you don't know the games, you don't know those characters.
Uh-huh.
They could have saved that. But I think it was pretty cool that they did a good job establishing these characters and then subverted our expectations by just making them die. I thought one or two of them were going to stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the trailers we didn't see any of them, so I thought that'd be cool. But nope, they just all fucking die. They just all die.
So I had a feeling that it would be like her and then maybe two more survive, because then it'd be like, with him, squad of 4.
Right,
yeah.
Which is a Monster Hunter squad, yeah.
Yeah, so I had a feeling that that's what was going to happen, but then... Yeah.
Also, when he falls off of the ship, I put lost the other hunter. What was he doing? What was he doing to get... because he was, sitting at the table, sharpening something. It's alright, hunters aren't, that serious. Monster Hunter as a game is actually kind of quirky with the humor and stuff. I notice there's some runic marker stuff that's definitely a new thing. They use the Monster Hunter World logo, which is pretty neat. Mm-hmm. I liked the scene where they first get to the world and they're investigating, and it gives you a little bit of a foreshadowing that the fire produced from whatever struck them was so hot it made glass.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I thought that was nice. I'm like, okay, so I originally thought that the Diablo could do that, but he just wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that was very good foreshadowing, because when that guy mentioned it later, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's definitely where you got, because you would have thought the Diablo says, and then when you realize it's not, then it would have been a way bigger payoff. But I knew right away that it was that must have been a Rathalos or an Elder Dragon or something. I love how at the beginning also when they get transported into the other world, I hate this trope in movies where it's just oh, you got to see this. Just tell me!
You're on the radio!
Yeah, come on, dude. You're gonna make me walk... I should have just done that then. That just wasted so much time, even though it didn't feel... that first scene, after where they got to the world, feels like it takes forever. Like,
yes.
The sense of time just drones out.
But I do have to say, like, if she were to just able, her and him were just able to quickly get out of the desert, that would kind of make it seem like not a, hard thing or like a struggle the real struggle that it was. Right. It took them probably days to even get the plan ready to do. So I can actually appreciate, because most movies just try to do it very quickly. It's like, oh yeah, she's in the desert, okay, yada yada yada. They kill the thing the first day they're there, and then they move on. No.
Right. Well, I'm just talking like mainly pretty much the whole beginning where they're killing off the other characters.
Yes.
That part just feels like it drones on and on, when you probably could have focused a little bit more on their interactions, the two main characters we have here.
Can we mention the part where they're driving the Humvee through like the storm? And just the light, like, just the thunder just blinds you.
Yeah, oh my god, dude. Don't watch this movie if you have epilepsy.
Yeah, do not. Like, there's so
many just quick flashes and cuts, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god,
I did think the lightning in the storm scene I wrote down here kind of looks reminiscent of, like, a monster's lightning, but, then the monster wasn't there. I put Kieran, but it's not there. Also, a thing to notice, I wrote down so... We have the bad joke tally and the good joke tally that I just like lost tallying, but I noticed that the Chinese joke is not there. It got replaced with something else.
Okay, I was going to ask you, do you know what the joke was?
Yeah, the joke was
okay, this is the joke that was in the movie. Go ahead.
Oh, the new joke? I don't know what the new joke is. No, the Chinese joke was, he was like, you know what kind of knees these are? Chinese, because the character.
Wait, who said that? Like one of the Rangers?
Yeah, the guy who made like the... I don't remember what the joke was when you turned to me and said, bad joke alert, or something, but that was the same guy. He made the Chinese joke, and instead of making the Chinese joke, he made that other bad joke that I also forgot.
Okay.
Because it's whatever. But
okay,
I did think a good joke was the part, like, the guy puts his dog tags on his boot and is like, in case my head blows off, they can recognize me. And then later
his leg is still there because his top half got bit off.
Well, that, and his leg gets stuck under the fucking thing. It's so funny. I thought that was funny.
Oh yeah, another good joke was like when they were driving through the storm, like, there's electricity, lightning going on around. It's like, no, I feel pretty safe in this metal box with my metal gun.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But there's definitely if there were other jokes in the movie, I didn't even count them as jokes.
I think
I have a 3 good joke tally.
I think the rest of the good jokes were from the hunter guy.
Yeah,
like them two interacting.
Yeah,
I think that was the rest of the comedic factor for the movie.
So after the Diabolus, then there's the monster, like the spider monster, which took me off guard because the spider monster's not in Monster Hunter World. Mm-hmm. So, and it also didn't even look like a spider monster from the old games, but. Then again, in the old games, the monster's detail wasn't quite as good.
Do you think that maybe like this is them possibly hinting, like there's a new Monster Hunter game coming out soon, right?
Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise.
Do you think that maybe like this is probably like hinting at a new monster being shown off?
It could. I also feel like it could also be a monster that they added in World for her mission.
Ooh,
and
maybe.
I just don't know it.
Yeah. Let me just say, the CGI of those spiders, horrifying.
Yeah, I didn't like them. I wrote here, Monster Hunter is a horror movie because there's so many jump scares and so much like horror alien element, like alien theme in that fucking like cave scene, dude.
Like the
whole genre was different there.
Yeah, like they implant you with their babies and stuff.
Yeah, that's something I don't even know about, man.
That was fucking creepy.
I also wrote here, Arrow dude good, but what he do?
Yeah,
because half of the shit he did, I'm like, what is he doing? That's not in. I don't know what he's doing.
Like while they're still being chased, he moves like 10 feet, and then like we get a shot of him just looking at them running.
At them, yeah, I don't know what's happening because from a Monster Hunter player, like I don't know what he's doing. From a movie watcher, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing in that first beginning part, and then they finally get. I put here that they used like the poison from the game in a unique way. I liked that they used that. I did like how they used a lot of the mechanics of the game in a very
so can you actually
way.
Blind like a monster?
Yes.
With a well put shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the things they did were actually pretty cool and used in the game. They used poison, fire on monster. Really cool. Like how they did that. I put finally they got into cooler environments. And I thought the Grave Shipyard was a very unique area, and I saw a lot of stuff in the background details that is very Monster Hunter, like the bone weapons and stuff.
I think they were. I think if we're estimating now, I think they were probably in the desert for like maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's probably like a good portion of the movie.
It's a good chunk of the movie. Yeah. I put that the guy uses the moss in the cave. That was pretty good. You use that in the game. You get and grab moss
to eat it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he used it in Immortal and Pestle and put it on.
Okay.
And in the game, in Monster Hunter World, you very much are, because in the old Monster Hunter games, you're very in a well-established civilization. In the new ones, you're in a new continent, so you are
figure
surviving.
This stuff out.
Yeah, you are surviving off the land, which I think is cool. I put weird fucking praying, but we figured out later that was something with his family.
It's kind of like like an afterlife thing. Like maybe he was something to the afterlife for his dead family.
I put here long ass fight scenes. Literally,
the fight scene between them, like
between Artemis and the bow dude, just like, literally, I don't even know what his name is.
They had 2 fight scenes that were super long.
Yeah, and they ended in the culmination of like where she saves him from the spider cave, which, by the way, I wrote Rotten Vale kind of looks like it, but like she saves him from the spider cave, and then they're just cool.
Yeah, like
even though they could have been cool, like I know she has the military training, but seeing another person, and after she drops her knife, she could have been like, "Hey, I'm come in peace."
Yeah,
like she could have done that. I feel like that's actually kind of maybe standard protocol. Mm-hmm. And then if he still is doing that, then you do the thing you did.
Yes.
So, but
make contact first.
Yes, I feel like that's true. But I also put after they finally get along together, all this shit's happening. After they finally get along together, though, the movie picks up.
Yes.
Diablos is name dropped. Great sword. They have the training scene. They have
dual blade thing.
Yeah, they have the wrist launcher pops up. They train together. The dual blades happen. He has a great sword. He has the bow. They show the monsters fight each other. That's something that happens in World. I like that in World you can be like very prepared for a mission because you depart from the base. They don't have that, so you're kind of like impromptu hunting. So like that's something you do on expeditions in World, where like you're already like in the thick of it, so you just got to keep going.
Also, real quick, the Paljeet, is that what it's called?
Palico?
Palico. Was the animation that for when it was cooking, was that the same?
I think it's very close. I was gonna mention that
because I know, like, I remember when I did the one mission I did for Monster Hunter World, like, and I decided to eat some food. Like, I remember the animation of it putting like a little green leaf on the food, like, when it was done.
We'll look at it, but just gonna quickly get through my notes here. Also, I forgot to mention, but earlier they broke the Diablos' horn with the RPG.
Yeah.
Or
I think it went in the cave. Yeah,
it broke it in the cave, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. You can break monster parts off in Monster Hunter World, and it actually is broken when you fight the monster.
Yeah.
It doesn't just say broken; it shows it that it's broken.
Yeah.
They also in the Diablos fight scene, they reference mounting. Mounting is when you can like get on top of the monster and wail on it. She uses the grapple one and brings herself onto the mountain, which is a new mechanic in Monster Hunter World that got added with the DLC Iceborne.
Really?
So that's kind of cool that they use that. What else did I put? Oh, after they beat the Diablos, I put big walking montage.
Yeah, in the desert.
And then they arrive to like the ancient forest. They see the other monsters, and then there's a monster in Monster Hunter that is like notoriously hated for being the worst monster to fight. I forget its name. I haven't fought it yet. It's in the older games.
Was it the one that was creeping by the water?
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the one that pops out. It's the notoriously most hated to fight monster in like the history, and I thought that it was really funny that he just pops out and is one shot done. I thought that was very funny, and it's something fans would get
bait.
And then the guy laughs and says bait. It was really funny. I also put here up to this point, eating noise is 90% of dialogue. I swear to God. Yeah, there had to be Rathalos. I like though the character.
What was the name of the other creatures that are drinking the water?
Oh, He said it weird. but they're like Apanoths or something. They're like a lesser monster. I don't remember their name too much, but yeah, they're like just these general chill dudes.
But did they look accurate to the games?
Yeah, they looked pretty accurate, and the Stampede was a reference to the opening cinematic of one of the games, which Monster Hunter World doesn't have an opening cinematic, but there is a reference to an opening cinematic, and I thought that whole scene was pretty neat. Then Admiral just punches fucking Artemis out of nowhere. I'm like, great, we're back to this, square one, you know? And then this is where the movie gets fucking bad for me, is when they get saved from this, right? Because the Rathalos part where the Rathalos comes in,
the teaser for the Rathalos,
yeah, and then the Apanoths come in, and then they get saved. Everything after, or like during and after Admiral punches Artemis, and she goes down, everything after that is just, that's when the movie gets bad for me. Because a lot of that shit happens so quickly.
Yeah.
You barely get any time with anything. They explain everything and exposition it in like a very quick time, which I mean, I like that they got exposition done correctly, like really fast. But no more additional training or anything. No more like other monsters appear. It's just a straight shot to the end of the movie now.
Yeah.
Instead of like anything else. Like also, I don't understand Admiral's reason for punching Artemis in the first place. He gave the explanation like right after. Doesn't make sense to me though. And a lot of that stuff kind of seemed just contrived. Like they must have filmed it already.
Yeah.
Then just fucking yeah. And then everything after that. The only cool part after that I feel is when they actually are fighting the Rathalos.
Yeah. Trying to think.
Oh, I put here. I like the weapons. The weapons show up, and they're all bone weapons. But what I don't like is kind of in Monster Hunter World when you're playing, the weapons you feel the weight to them.
Yeah,
they're big weapons, so they move slowly.
So like the Admiral's weapon, right?
That was the switch axe, yeah.
Yeah, like every time he hit the ground, like I could feel like, oh yeah, that took some force to it.
The shockwave, but before I get sidetracked, the weight thing. In the scene where our archer guy wakes up in the desert and grabs the greatsword, right? He just picks it up,
and it looks so small in that scene.
It looks so tiny. Yeah. I didn't like that. But
earlier it was huge. Look at that now.
Yeah, right?
Imagine like it's half the size in that desert scene.
Exactly. He just one arms grabs the blade and just picks it up. Like, no, you... In Monster Hunter World, you are two-handing it just to swing it, man. I swear. Like, certain characters like Admiral, he's jacked, he just one-arms that shit.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
But the fire shockwave shit that was happening, that doesn't happen.
Doesn't?
No, that doesn't.
It's not like you can't mod a weapon or something?
No, that's not a real thing.
Really?
I thought that was kind of... It's cool visually for the movie, but like that shit doesn't happen. The way the dual blades lit up with fire don't happen either. It just does fire damage in the game. Doesn't look too visually appealing.
I think I can forgive the dual thing because it's like it's gonna like visually want to make it better than just like just does fire damage.
Yeah, like I think it glowing red hot is pretty nice.
But the projectile
but emitting
thing,
a shockwave might be a little bit too much.
That I will agree with.
I like the lightning effect, the fire effect. They didn't use ice at all. I did actually write down in my notes that I like that they use the monsters. In Monster Hunter World, you use monsters to create more weapons, like you use their monster parts. So when they did that with the spider, I thought that was kind of cool. Thought that was really.
Can you
really
only use it to make weapons, or can you use it to make
weapons
tools?
And armor?
Okay, because when she was taking the the chunk of armor off the Diablos
to use as a sled, I think it was just another callback to that. I put Elder's Recess because that's where it looked like they were at the end there, but I also put used fire weapon on a Rathalos. They're weak. They're like resistant to fire, super resistant. Fire does nothing to Rathalos.
So like the weakness doesn't apply.
Yeah, no.
There's no.
Rathalos breathe fire, so they naturally resist fire.
Yes.
So when they all had fire weapons, I'm like, come on, Monster Hunter in general is just a game about like preparing. You think now that they have the ship and can prepare. Why did they bring fire weapons? They knew they had to fight a Rathalos. No, shockwave, monsters look cool. I put A-lister yeeted. The guy got fucking yeeted. There's a part in that last fight scene where they show off a lot of the dual blade combos. I think it's pretty neat.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say so that I know there's combo moves. You noticed a lot of those?
Yeah, a lot of like the way they swung the weapons and stuff was like very video gamey. Like the way she was fucking twirling those dual blades. Like in real life, that's so impractical, but they did it anyway because it looks cool. Yeah, it looks fucking cool. Then this is like the fucking. We're getting right to the ending. The worst ending possible.
Yeah, I have to say that.
She gets back into the main world. And, like, there's this... She gets rescued by the army, whatever. They're trying to talk to her. She has, like, a flashback, which is also super weird and unnecessary. Rathalos comes in, just tears the fucking army up, dude.
Like, destroys a bunch of Humvees, a tank...
U.S. Army less than Rathalos. Dude, they destroy shit. I think fucking, like, the flashback scene she has where it's just like, monster weakness. It's so fucking weird. They flashed his face like what the fuck? You remember that?
Yeah, like you knew that already.
Yeah, like maybe you could have done one line. The whole flashing flashback thing.
Maybe it was just the effect of traveling to another dimension. I don't
know, man. It's wild. I put so.
Real quick. If you have to remind the audience of something that you've already said like 3 or 4 times...
Yeah, literally 3 times before the movie. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Because he says it on the ship, he says it right before they fight Rathalos, and they say it during
the fight.
And then she gets a flashback after
of
the
everything
fight.
He said.
After the fight! Oh my god, that's true! What the fuck? Why? That felt so contrived.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get through my notes here. The Rathalos picks some guy up and eats it. That's actually a move that Anjanath does in Monster Hunter World, which is, I think it's pretty nice. They definitely make Rathalos a lot more crazy in this. Rathalos is, in Monster Hunter World anyway, a low rank enemy.
Really?
Yeah, you fight him pretty early.
In the movie they said almost impossible to kill.
Yeah, he's just the iconic monster. He's just like. You normally in most games fight him like midway or early in the game.
I was gonna ask, like, so a Rathalos is like a big boss or something, but no, apparently they're
no. You fight them pretty early on. They're kind of pushovers. Like when the first time you fight one, it's pretty scary and pretty hard because they're fast. They do fire and poison. Yeah. They didn't even do the poison shit with the Rathalos tail. Rathalos' tail is dipped in poison. Wow. Yeah, after you fight him once, the guy's a pushover. I can beat a Rathalos with my eyes closed. Don't hold me to that.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Getting through the rest of my notes here, I put in the end, Rathalos beaten by like a bullet explosive and the wrist monster, and then I cut myself off. I wrote too soon because he was still standing after that.
Yeah, I thought that was
crazy.
I thought that was BS though. It's like, I'm sorry, like if you're not like if the thing wasn't dead, it's not gonna like sit there for like 10 seconds and then immediately come back up. No, it's gonna keep fighting. Yeah. But you heard it, but it's not gonna die. Like it's not gonna pretend to be dead.
I think it was just kind of stalling because sometimes in World when you hit a monster really hard, it has to take a second to breathe. So you're just like, okay, my chance to wail on it more. But I was almost upset that like a new modern day thing was what did him in. It's not the arrow dudes and his weird explosive arrows. I didn't even comment on that, by the way.
That's not like in the game. Like that seemed like everything he was doing. Like he had to, it was basically just like a explosive thing. He had to light before he fired the arrow. It's not like
there's something like that, but it's way different. It's called the Dragon Piercer. They scrape it on the ground to light it. And then it goes, like, pierced through the monster and explodes, like, in the monster. Which, I mean, is a pretty good way to translate it. But also something he did before, he shot, like, an arrow and it exploded in, like, chalk. I don't know what that was about.
I thought that was the bone. Like, when he hit, like, you mean earlier in the desert?
Yeah.
Like it hit the bone and then, like, red chalk, but, like, why...
Yeah, I don't know why the bone would be red chalk. I thought that he had something on the bow, or on the arrow, that exploded
as like a signal kind of thing?
Yeah, but like the closest I could think of was that in old Monster Hunter games, to track monsters you have to throw paintballs at them.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah. I don't get it. But continuing these notes here, I put like that whole scene where they kill the Rathalos was kind of sad and violent.
Yeah.
Like fucking he got a hole in his skin that they shot the
That
arrow
went
through.
all the way down his
It was
torso.
yeah, that was kind of fucked. And then I put like the one guy. He's had so many weapons. I like that each hunter has had different weapons throughout this.
Yeah, he had a bow.
He had a bow, a great sword, and at the end he had a
spear.
Kinsek glaive.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
And the admiral even had a great sword and a switch axe, and like I think that's cool that they switch it up because I myself playing Monster Hunter, I never like to play one weapon for like the more than one mission. You know, I like to switch it up. It's really fun. And then I put who's at the end, and then wait, that's just how it ends. A monster pops out, which I think it's a monster from 4 that I just don't know yet. Pops out of nowhere. They start to fight it. Movie's over. Then after the credits, Palico comes in to join the fight with a weapon. And in the one I have for the Switch, you can play as Palicos, so that's kind of cool. Then it's over.
So, and like the last thing they say before the movie ends, like, oh, we got to destroy the tower to prevent the storm from keep happening to letting more monsters in. And we just don't know what happens.
Yeah, it really feels like they just so hard tried to set up a sequel. It's a movie that does not stand on its own. I think I almost kind of feel like the whole 45 minutes, like at the start of the movie where they're surviving in the desert,
could have shorter.
Either could have been cut shorter or could have been made longer of them surviving in the desert to get to a place that they set up camp. Then that's where you stop to do another movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, them surviving in the desert could have been its own good movie. But they weirdly stopped that short to then do this, like, rushed ending, it feels.
And I was thinking that, like, in the desert part, like, okay, they're like, you know, setting everything up. It's like, you know, this is just the first trial of many in, like, a series of movies. And then I was like, oh, wait, but if that happens, they're going to do the classic cliffhanger where it's like, oh, gotta come see the second one.
Yeah, I'm fucking... What I was thinking with that desert scene was like, yeah, their goal is to get to the tower, but they also need to survive the desert. There's a lot of monsters in Monster Hunter that are in the desert.
Yeah.
They could have used more of those instead of just letting them leave the desert. You could have actually seen them try to survive in the desert before being rescued, and then them being rescued is the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. Because that would have set up a good part two. Also, what they did, I think it sucks.
Yeah, I have to agree. I've seen a lot of movies. That was a shit ending.
That was a shitty ending. Are we quiet again?
Are we?
No, we're good.
I think we're good.
But yeah, that's it. I think the first 45 minutes-ish, pretty good.
Top movie right there. That was a pretty good movie.
Then when they get to the walking montage, stuff just goes downhill.
Yeah. So rating time?
Yeah.
We're at the end of your notes.
Yeah, that's it. I might have missed some stuff, but we just kind of rambled on there for 20 minutes.
So I haven't really played the game, so I will have one rating for it. I'm guessing you're gonna have as a movie rating, and a rating for an adaptation. Does that sound good? Mm-hmm. Okay, I already have my number. I was gonna do 7 or 8. I'm gonna do 7.5 out of 10. It felt like a solid movie. Like, you know, the ending definitely lost a point or two, but like I gotta say that first hour, I loved almost every second of it.
Yeah, I have to admit, I was gonna say as a movie, I was gonna say 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Because the ending really does kill it for me, and just like when they finally got to the meat of bones of Monster Hunter, like they meet the Monster Hunter people, and they could have spent more time there. Mm-hmm. And the whole after the desert scene kind of just makes the whole movie fall apart, I feel. Because they could have spent more time on how, like, you know, hunter etiquette and hunter other things. Like, you know, like, fucking... We could have seen other weapons more in action and stuff. Would have been cooler. And, you know, learning about those characters.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? In Monster Hunter itself, they don't have, like, actual names. They're called Admirable, A-lister, Handler. They don't have real names.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean they don't have a personality or a character.
Yeah, because they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wish we could have gotten to see more of those. I wish a lot of the good stuff stayed consistent after that 45 minute mark. Minute. And then as a game adaptation, they have so much of it that's really good there. So I think, like, it's so good. It would be hard to give it a number, but I'd say like 7 or 8 out of 10. The one thing they're missing is just kind of like something that I can live without, where in Monster Hunter, you know, you're a paid researcher commissioner, and you get sent out on missions. But because this is a little different, it's somebody falling into a different world, it's hard to really do that.
But
I think a lot of the mechanics and like gameplay elements of Monster Hunter are here that make it really cool.
But I mean, to be fair, the Admiral like was explaining like with like a books upon books of like stuff that he himself had researched. He even learned English from someone who came from that world.
And that's really cool. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah,
like it shows that there's still a research guild.
Yeah.
And I thought that was nice, because that's what Monster Hunter really is. They're researching these monsters, and hunting them and fighting them is just a byproduct of that, because when you get close enough to them, they're going to be hostile. Mm-hmm. So,
I think overall, I think with your 6, I think basically it's above average movie.
It's a decent movie.
Yeah, I would maybe rent it. I wouldn't want to go see it in the theater. It was loud.
It was so loud.
It was so loud.
So many jump scares.
So many jump scares.
I don't get why they did so many jump scares.
Mainly the spiders.
Monster Hunter is a horror movie. Don't let anyone fool you. This motherfucker's a horror movie. There's so many jump scares in it.
Yeah, but I would rent this movie again.
Yeah. Now that we're at the end, I just want to say, like, going into this movie, I had so low of expectations. Mm-hmm. I thought the shit was going to be the worst fucking shit. Yeah. And it actually ended up pretty decent.
Pretty decent, yeah.
Say it's, perfectly, like, just tiny bit above that. It's not, like, painfully average or anything. It's just kind of average. It's just a movie.
If you play... this movie, I think... I'm going to give it credit. I think I'm going to try it out again, Monster Hunter World. I'm going to try it out again. I think the main issue was that I just couldn't figure out the combat. But that's kind of on me, so I'm just gonna try it again. But if you play Monster Hunter World, I would recommend maybe if the movie in the future, like whenever it happens, if it's on a streaming platform you have, or if you want to illegally download it, go ahead and watch it. Honestly,
we don't support piracy here. Don't give me that look. But yeah, no, I think you're right. If you play Monster Hunter World specifically. Monster Hunter World, it'd be nice to give it a watch. Do I say you
don't go to the theater and pay for it?
Yeah,
though.
Probably not. I don't think it's worth
it.
Like
I'm okay. I was okay with paying for it, but like if you're not dying to see it, don't take the energy. Just eventually when it comes to streaming, go ahead. You know.
All right, now we're gonna transition this video into playing the event in the game that I forgot to do.
All right.
Editing Evan here again with the worst mic again, because not yet. We're not getting to that part yet. There are some things I didn't mention in the other segment that I feel like I should have. Because me and Southie didn't even get into the lack of characters that these characters have and how the writing and dialogue isn't even that good. The characters don't really have a strong sense of character, considering we don't even remember their names. I only know she was called Artemis because at the ending of the movie, they remind you that her name is Artemis. Also, in terms of cinematography, I felt a lot of shots were pretty boring, but I also don't feel like I'm the most qualified to really judge on that. Because some of the aerial shots were pretty gorgeous, but a lot of the other ones, like there was quick cuts, and I didn't really know what was going on in some of the action scenes. And I wanted to comment on some more things, like how the spider monsters and how fucking weird they are. They can web you up and stuff. And I also wanted to comment on how it was weird that, like, there's no Monster Hunter World exclusive monsters that show up. Everything that shows up is also in other Monster Hunter games. And I also just wanted to remind you to bear in mind, me and Southie are not movie critics. We're just casual movie watchers. He watches more movies than I do. I'm more in the video game field. So we're not movie critics. We're just casual people who go and watch movies. So take that for what you will. We're not like professionals doing this. We're just normal people. So if you are looking for a normal people opinion, that was our opinion. Now it's time to play the Monster Hunter game, the Artemis mission. So if you want to stick around for that, it actually apparently ties into the movie, I guess. So keep watching for that. Yes, we are.
We're recording?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
Hey!
I've never done it before.
I know her.
Wow, she's from that movie we just watched.
Yeah.
So this is Dankery.
Who the fuck is that?
And that's Ricky.
You named him?
Yeah. You have to.
Oh. I did.
Know that.
I did. It's been a while. This looks so different.
I'm in
the hub area.
I'm in Celiana. This is from the DLC. I bet if I go...
Is it DLC free?
No.
Oh, fuck.
But, I mean, you might have it. But if I go here, it'll probably look a little bit more familiar to you.
So you even use monsters to get from place to place?
Mm-hmm. You use these little winged fellas. They're different depending on where they, like... They're pretty much the same, but they have different names depending on their environment. There's Barbos, Karnos, whatever. This is not a weapon I normally use, by the way.
What is that?
This is a lance.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even fucking see one in the movie.
The big pokey stick?
Yeah, we didn't even see one in the movie. My main weapon, my main go, is this thing.
The switch axe?
Yeah. It's very...
Is that a fire switch axe?
This is a water one.
What's it? Excuse me? It's literally on fire.
What is? No, it's not.
Yeah, it's... Look at that! It's on fire!
Okay, there's a lot for you to learn. I'm gonna cut out these load screens.
Good idea.
And then when we... So,
okay,
when we cut back in, no one will know what we're talking about. Alright, so here is the cutscene.
Okay.
Yeah.
He even looks the same.
Yeah, that's actually his weapon that was in the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that at
okay,
first.
Okay, not that part. That
part was in it, yeah.
And then...
there was no...
oh, yeah, probably not for this meal, but
yeah,
probably for a different one. I think I remember. So, like, getting a meal before a mission gives you bonus stuff for that mission.
You should always do that.
But only...
However, it's not going to matter for the mission we're doing, because we're going to be playing as Artemis, I believe.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, depending on how this quest goes, features 2 event quests.
Features 2. Ooh.
Once you receive a special collaboration bonus. Both are available for limited time, so don't miss out after you play. Make sure to see the new film. We did that already.
After you played, so... Okay, interesting. This was join a quest.
Yeah.
So we want to post
the new quest. Master rank, events.
The new world.
Is that it?
Our new world. Yeah, go to area 8.
Area 8.
Okay, in this quest you will get to play.
Slay a Rathalos.
Oh, it's called a ranger. So yeah, we didn't even start that. But in the movie, there was a part where he like does the bow, and she calls him a hunter.
Players will assume the role of Artemis. You can only use quest-specific equipment. All items obtained will be discarded, except for quest rewards. Food effects will be lost upon departing.
Shouldn't have eaten.
Quest will not count towards weapon usage or monster size or slay stats of the guild card. Poses and gestures cannot be used.
Interesting.
Fair enough. Has been given a rating 16.
However, the context of this... Oh.
Are keeping the ratings of the main game, which is 13, suitable for ages... Okay, fair enough. I guess because there is literal human murder in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to spoil it.
Oh, yeah, you know what? We should have made a spoiler-free review. Yeah, we literally outed everything in the movie and fucking...
You should put that.
Yeah,
hold on.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
What is it? Is this us coming back?
This is us in the storm. I think this is us heading there.
So she's already got all her weapons and stuff.
Oh, wait. No, it can't be then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's made...
I feel like this has to be canon, Evan.
I don't think so.
I think it's canon.
This came out before the movie. Oh my god!
Evan, I'm telling you.
This is after.
But she's alone, so she got separated. Where are those two?
Oh my god. Jesus. You're right.
It was probably just in a different area of the world.
So wait. Why did this come out before the movie then?
It's like a teaser. It's like, hey, go see the movie to see where she came from, you know? But now she has to fight monsters alone.
Which is easy, because I'm controlling her.
Yes. Yeah, you're alone.
This is cool, because, I don't even know what weapon she's actually using.
Okay. Oh!
Stiff as a
That
mole.
was so weird!
That is just how they look like.
Isn't that... Okay.
Oh, and
What
it
was it
transitions to gameplay. Artemis
Artist,
is a-
dual blades and a number of items. Make sure in the camp area you can exit the following item box and supply box.
I can actually change my weapon. Nice.
Change equipment.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. So you can use whatever you want.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it with what she has because
Fair enough. That's what it gives you.
The movie. Oh nope. Not. What else?
Where did she get all this shit?
Whetstone, screamer pods, max potions, first aid. Nice.
Where did she get all this?
Scout flies, huh? Oh yeah, scout flies are not in the movie. Please, controller?
Oh crap!
Controller is not running. There you go.
They weren't this friendly before.
I don't know why I got that.
Is this edible?
Oh yeah, I should grab.
Here,
it.
I'll read off everything she's saying while you play.
All right. Wait. Do I have
These waters
Wait. Hold on.
don't have any monsters in them, thank God.
Oh, don't speak too soon. Hold on, I want to see. This is gonna be really funny.
If it's here.
No, wait. Just
What is this?
let's go fishing.
You kidding me? You can fish?
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. It's been a while.
You can fish in this game?
Yeah.
Come on, Nate. Come on, Evan. There you go.
Yeah.
You got a wet fish. Wet fish fin.
Just the fact that that's just something I can still do is really funny to me. Okay.
I gotta find him. So we're looking for the admiral?
Yeah, I think so. Nothing but crags around here.
How does she know what a crag is? Was that in the movie?
I have no idea. I don't think a crag. I don't think she meant monster, like a monster thing. I think.
I've never seen a monster like this. I've got a bad feeling.
That's a Castodon.
Is it bad?
No, they're good.
They're good.
You actually can ride one in this game.
Ooh.
Herb.
I just find it weird how like she's, she's surviving in this place without.
This is very.
She's still relatively new to this world.
Mm-hmm. This is very similar to what it's like in the movie. That's why I said Wildspire Waste. But also, like, if I go up here and like look out that way, you can see that it's not like a barren wasteland.
Mm-hmm. But
Also,
maybe it's just a place farther.
That forest part is in the distance. That forest part is the part in the movie that has the forest. I thought they went into the ancient forest. Nope, they're just in the forest part.
Ooh.
Checks.
Footprints?
So Diabolos. Easy.
Fuck, really? You again? God, in the movie, this thing's terrifying. Jesus Christ, Evan, what are you doing?
Beating the shit out of it. The A or with the Y and B buttons. Naruto.
Like, do you have to get into a stance before you can hit anything, though? Like, do you have to hold a trigger and then press the button? Or...
Nope.
Okay, because I have no idea what I was doing wrong then, if it was just pushing buttons.
Wait. Can I... What is the... Nope, not it. There it is! Spin to win! Okay.
Love hiding in the sand, huh?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
damn.
Christ.
Tried to dodge, but... My controller's acting up.
Some pods I might be able to use.
Yeah, Screamer pods are how you normally beat this guy. Oh, Jesus. He is just, like, tearing me up for some reason.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice how low your health was.
Like, I don't get why this is...
You think they buffed him for
Yeah.
for this?
Probably. Ooh, cactus. Alright, let's get the slide attack.
There we go.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
That's the good shit.
Where's his health? Or you just not know?
Yeah, you don't get to know the monster's health. He's swinging his tail around, but I'm under
This
him.
doesn't look like a lot of damage.
Yeah, because I'm using dual blades.
Fair enough.
Like fucking...
Don't think I'm going down so easily.
Oh, I am fucking him up, though. Yeah! This is poggers. Get out of the... You... Please! I was trying to dodge so much.
So what do screaming prods do?
They, because these guys is sensitive to sound,
Uh-huh.
like, which we saw in the movie.
He was?
Yeah, he, well...
Oh, when he's in the sand.
Yeah. So when he's in the sand, and you throw a screamer pod, it erupts him out of the sand, and you can get some hits.
Huh.
Let's try it out.
And she's pretty good with that launcher thing. She got some practice with it.
Nice. Oh, that's
Holy
a good
crap.
attack. That is the best like attack ever. I wonder if I can get him. Oh, there wouldn't be. Not right now.
God, how do you see anything?
You just gotta kind of know.
You just gotta kind of guess.
Yeah.
Sick of your face.
Get sick of your face. I did like that final fight between this thing. Like she had to go and put the sword in his head.
Its head got stuck, so I used that chance to hit it a little bit.
Oh, its head can get stuck in the environment?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy crap.
But it broke now. Oh, wait, maybe I can get a mount. Maybe I can get a mount. Nope. Let's try
One thunderbug.
this. Nice mount.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So you're not controlling where it goes.
No.
Oh, damn. Holy crap.
When the screen gets red, you hold the button to, like, hold on to him.
Uh-huh.
And when it's not red, you just keep smacking him.
You're only doing 1 point of damage.
Yeah, but it's like if I was in a squad with people, they're getting free hits because he's not attacking them.
Huh.
And at the end of the combo,
You do a lot.
yep.
Holy crap.
And now,
Is he dead?
no, do this.
So are humans in the Monster Hunter world, like, A, are they considered humans, and B, are they just, like, super strong?
They are considered humans, and their strength I don't think is like any more than ours. But the ones that go out and hunt definitely like train for a while.
Yeah, because she almost gets
My
her
God.
ass beat by that guy.
Jesus Christ.
By Hunter.
Can my controller start working? It's not letting me like run when I want to run, which is upsetting. But alright. Oh, God. Get the screamer pods out. Yeah, see that?
Yeah. I liked how she like, I liked how it showed how resourceful she was. Like when she first got there and she only had like after she got out of the spider cave thing, she only had like
Yeah, and she cauterized her own
she
wound.
cauterized her own wound with the gunpowder. Like, yeah, that's gonna freaking hurt, but
I did write
it
down
does
that
work.
I liked that.
It does work. I have seen a video of
I did actually write down how that is resourceful, which is a quality of hunters. in
yeah.
this
So
game.
that she makes a natural hunter from the looks of it. And so this part is probably canon, right?
maybe not the getting knocked on my ass.
Well, I mean, just you fighting another Diablos, and then probably whatever she does afterwards.
Yeah. There you go. Let me just
Mount him.
Oh, what? What? Yeah, I'm not gonna jump off of the thing. All right, hold on. Let me get onto his face.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna say that like the way the monsters looked, or at least this one, pretty damn good. Like the
Yeah.
CGI, and then like the way they try to make it look like the monsters in the game. Now that I'm seeing this thing, looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like how good of a job they did. I'm gonna say probably one of the best video game, maybe in just the way things are supposed to look. You know, like what was the game? Like what was the movie game that came out recently that I'm trying to think of?
Sonic.
I didn't watch Sonic, but that one's just more of like a character kind of thing, like not really tying into any kind of game. Well, this one technically is.
Yeah. The Mario Bros. Movie that you got me.
Yeah, that one. Let's not talk about that one. So yeah, is there magic?
Not really. There's like things that are definitely seem like magical.
Has there been mention of that? I mean, we already spoiled the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Is there mention of that ancient civilization in the game?
Yeah.
Don't think I'm going down.
Oh, nice.
But like,
So I can do it.
it would have been unknown to these people because like they're new to this continent.
Well, yeah. Well, they
Ish.
in this game, like they're a big factor in the story. They're kind of a MacGuffin.
Okay, they kind of were. They
Please.
kind of were in the movie too.
Yeah.
Is that a finisher?
No, that was how if I aimed it correctly, I would have stomped him into the wall.
Holy
That
crap.
was good, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, dang it. He's going into the ground.
I don't know if I would like this part. I'm just fighting the same thing over and over. What if you die right now? Like, do you either restart the whole fight?
No, you get respawned at the nearest camp, and you just can go right
And
back
he
in.
has the same amount of health?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my, I didn't let me move. I was stunned.
That doesn't seem so bad.
Also, normally you can like pick and choose your equipment. Like you go into the fights knowing like what you want to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what skills she has. Apparently those ones. Okay. And I'm just not good at fighting with these weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! I feel like this thing has never given me this much trouble before. Oh, I did it. As soon as I was talking. I will cut this down,
Uh-huh.
but he looks a lot better.
Yeah. Is he in the game or?
Yeah.
You were the 15th? Or the 6th? Wait, we don't have a 6th.
What's wrong? You can speak my language.
I get it. She went back in time.
Oh! He learns it from her! And that's why he's like, it seemed like he already kind of knew her.
Yeah.
Oh my
Also,
god.
he looks a lot more attractive in this game.
Jesus Christ. He's younger.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, yeah, in this he's a little bit more like reckless and
Uh-huh.
wild. So like he just saw, he's like, my kind of hunter. Let's go.
So she tells him. No, wait, hold on. So she.
Chocolate.
Wait, what?
I got chocolate.
Chocolate. Thank you, gift for listening to Camp by Artemis. Bring it to Smithy for a nice surprise. So she tells him about the tower, and then he, writes all of it down, and then he takes his crew to go investigate the tower. Where then she shows up, and he can speak perfect English with all this
Crazy.
information about the tower.
Get the lore here.
Mm-hmm. In the end, I liked the movie. If that's anything I can say, I will say that.
Yeah.
It's better than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be at least like a 3, a 4.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be jack shit like the Resident Evil movies, which is the same guy. So we also didn't mention I don't know if we mentioned it in this segment yet, but the fun bit where she's just like, "You hunter." All right, we're fighting a Rathalos, which means
Wait.
I'm gonna use a weapon that I prefer to use a little bit more.
From before, but we killed it.
Hmm.
Why can't you understand me?
Huh. So he's actually in the base game?
Mm-hmm. He's a character, yeah.
Mm.
I've been taking notes.
Huh.
Is that actually her voice though?
I can't tell. Too quiet.
Oh wait.
Da,
Words?
Neki,
Understand? Huh. In 10 or 20 years, he'll be punching you in the face. Rathalos.
Sumi.
Yes. Fiver.
That's just what they call him.
Fifth wave.
Yeah.
Fifth fleet or whatever.
She actually has a tattoo on
She
her.
has the same tattoo. Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool. I
Okay,
didn't notice
Evan. I think this is canon.
I think it.
Are you okay with it being canon?
Technically, yeah, because The Witcher dropping in and doing whatever he did was canon too.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's a lot of tie-in events to this.
All right, I think I'm going to head out.
Yeah.
Sorry to pop out in the middle of a video, but I have stuff.
Yeah, it's fine. That's the storm over there.
Oh my god! So is this going to confirm like?
Oh, I just like this. Just seeing her with the different weapons.
Heavy blowgun? Did the game crash? Okay.
Wait, she always has that little sword on her. Like, that's part of the armor.
Oh, that's cool though.
I'm gonna use this because that's my weapon, but...
Can you show me that works? Just swing it a couple times.
What?
Can you just swing it?
Oh, oops.
I just want to see how it looks.
So, like, it's an axe part, and then I can make it a sword.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, see, they do
So
kind of light... Like, this weapon specifically does light up with a glow, but that's just because it's special, because I can do this. And transmit the energy, but a lot of other.
Evan, the blast.
But you had to. But like her dual blades did that too.
I know.
Like it's an innate feature of the switch axe, but her dual blades did it too.
I know, but like.
Also, it's not a shockwave; it's just an explosion right there.
Okay. I think we can give them artistic creativity.
Like element. I fucking.
Oh shit!
Didn't make the thing. Oh well.
Just listen for its roar, then confirm its position on the map. Okay. Yeah. Let me know if.
Yeah, you'll watch the video. So.
When is it going to be released?
I'm gonna try tomorrow.
Okay, sweet. I can watch it at work. Okay.
So I'll see you later.
See you later. Sorry. Hey, you can finish that, by the way.
Finish what? Oh, the bunch crunch thing.
Yeah. Sorry for all the noise.
You're fine. I'm probably gonna cut out me. Oh, the Admiral doesn't remember me. I can't cut that out. It's story.
It's story.
Ooh.
It's definitely the same reptiles.
Ah, is it? There's a lot of them.
I know we killed it. So if it's live here, then I'm definitely in the past.
Oh my god, it's huge.
Hey! I located the Rakalote! Here!
Why is it so big?
Come on! Hurry up and help me!
Oh my goodness. Don't care.
Damn it! I'm still not getting through to him.
That's funny. Oh, there's a poison weapon?
Damn.
Gotta. It's too big to actually hit me, I feel. Ouch.
Still got some fight in
Oh
you.
my god. 3 in a row. Ow. Why is he so massive? Big boy.
Damn.
Come on. No, please. I am desperately trying. Now that's nice. Now that's nice.
I can take you on by myself.
Earplugs. Nice. It's wall banging. What? The one little area. Oh. That's nice. Ah, come on. Come on. Ooh, okay. That got him. Hit to the foot. The white on his face because I fucking damaged him. That was a huge ass rattle. That was...
Storm. Now I can return to my own world. I gotta go. Take it. Better steady up for next
Oh my god, Southie was right.
Next time I see you, never see me. Huh, paradox is the last thing we need right now. Okay? Kyo!
Oh my god.
Nicer next time.
Oh my god. Southie was
Yeah, I
right.
know. Don't hold my breath!
Oh fuck. Southie was right. Also, oh my god, that cheeky. Cool. Cool, what's some cool quest line? Oh, it's not over. Okay. Hit him in the foot. That one took me 11 minutes. New music. Yeah, so I guess you just get the layered armor and armor set for it. Poggers. All in all, it's like, I don't know, alright for a movie.